What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexis. If you are new, hello, hi, what's good? Welcome back to my channel, everyone. I feel like I should start off the video giving an update though, because a lot of you guys have been commenting, are you alive? Are you alive? And it's like, if you followed me on my social media, you guys would have totally seen that I'm alive. I'm just kidding. I am still alive. I'm still here. Would I say that the movie cursed me? No, the movie did not curse me. Of course, things have happened since I filmed the video, but I believe that that is just normal situations in life happening, you know, normal things that happen in a person's life. The website I watched the movie on, the website's gone. Also, to the people that are being smart with me in the comments saying, it's not real, it's not real, don't watch the video. First off, you're stopping my bag. Chill out for a second. If you guys did watch the video, you guys know that the movie is not real. And the one that me and loeylane were talking about. That movie is not real because the actors and actresses are listed on Google. So to everyone saying, you know, that's real is not real, I'm here to say the movie is not real. So this is going to be part 2 to watching scary TikTok videos. You guys love the first one and I'm here today to give that to you guys. I'm very excited because I have been watching a lot of scary TikTok videos late at night sometimes. It's like, dang, I should just waited to make a video about it because you guys want to see it that bad. So I got my phone right here and we are going to be watching some scary TikToks together. So if you guys are new, hi, my name is Alexis. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys want to, and to follow my social media. Everything will be linked down below in the description box. And yeah, let's get straight into it. I'm not gonna ramble. Let's just say, since Shane Dawson is canceled, I might be the new conspiracy girl. Y'all already know before we have to watch a video, we gotta put the incense on because we don't want no negative evil spirits. Okay, so the first video we're gonna watch is Don't Stay at This Motel. Honestly, I never understood the whole point of motels, to be honest, because what's the difference between a hotel and a motel?
This is why you should never stay in sketchy motels. In 2005, a young woman on a solo road trip across the country decided to stop for the night. The first place she sees is the Mountaintop Motel. It looked pretty cheap, but she was tired, so she said good enough. The check-in guy eyed her up and down very uncomfortably and then asked her if she was traveling alone. She ignores the question, pays for her room, and then walks away with the key. When she gets inside her room and sees there are literally cockroaches in her bed, she says nope and decides to sleep in her car in the parking lot. Around 3 a.m., she wakes up to see the check-in guy using his own keys to get into the motel room she was supposed to be in. A few minutes later, he storms out and slams the door and starts walking towards her car. Terrified, she hides under her blanket as the man tries to open her car doors but can't and walks away. She speeds off and calls her friend and asks her to look up the address of Mountaintop Motel so she can give it to police. Her friend's quiet for a second and then just says, the Mountaintop Motel closed a week ago.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh my goodness. God forbid I'm ever in a situation like that. That is just disgusting. First off, you would never catch me at a motel. Let's get that straight. You would never catch me in a motel. Okay, if you ever see me in a motel, it's not me, it's my tethered version of me. Okay, second of all, how could you get a closed motel confused as... See, she must have been real desperate. I could never be so desperate that I would think a hotel that looks rusty, dusty, crusty, musty, confused for a motel that's open. Anyways, I'm happy she got out of that situation. I wouldn't even got in the first place, okay? Okay, the next one we're gonna watch is It Came Inside His Tent. And telling by the picture...
This is why you should never go camping alone. In 2014...
This is why you should never go camping, period. Okay?
A man decided to make the multi-day hike out to a cabin in the woods where his friends were staying for the weekend. As the sun began to set on the first day of his journey, he found a clearing in the woods, set up his tent, and crawled inside. As he lay there, he started to hear what sounded like something moving around the edge of the clearing. At first, he didn't think much of it until he noticed that whatever it was circling the clearing over and over and over again. Right as he's starting to feel really uneasy, the noise just stops, and he eventually falls asleep. But a couple hours later, he wakes up to the sound of the zipper on his tent slowly opening. Before he has time to react, the head of a man who has no eyes in his eye sockets comes inside his tent and just says, "I never asked for much," before pulling his head out and walking away. Turns out the hiker had just encountered Raymond Robinson, aka the Green Man, who was the focus of an urban legend about a faceless man that stalked people in the woods in Pennsylvania.
Oh!
Turned out it was true.
Oh my gosh, no way. Y'all, we have to Google it. We have to look it up. There is no way that's true. There's no way. So it's true. He was a severely disfigured man whose years of nighttime walks made him into a figure urban legend. Oh my gosh. Usually whenever I watch these stories, I never think that they're real until they're real. And the fact that this is real is kind of concerning, because why is he up late at night roaming through the woods? That don't make no sense. Your friends are not real friends, because if you had real friends, they would not let you go into the woods camping by yourself. Like I said, I wouldn't be caught in the woods, period. I don't know. See, I'm just not a camping girl. You know, I love nature, but I'm not a camping girl. Things like this be happening everywhere. You can't trust nothing in the woods. The next one is why Australia is scary. And let me just say, I believe that Australia is a different breed of Earth. Australia be having jumping spiders. They be having flying snakes. What else they have? I don't know what else they have, but those are two things that make me kind of cautious of Australia.
This is why you should always be afraid of Australia. In 2014, an 8-year-old and her family went on an extended vacation to, you guessed it, Australia. After a couple of days, she started having this horrible recurring nightmare where an alien would appear in her room and try to grab her with its tentacle. After a week of this, she is terrified to go to sleep, but her parents keep telling her that it's just her overactive imagination. One night, she swears she feels that thing grab her leg and she leaps from the bed screaming. Her family runs into the room and they see her hysterical in the corner, and then they look at the bed and they all gasp. It wasn't an alien. It was a 7-foot-long adult carpet python that had been sneaking in through the ceiling tile and into her bed to stay warm every night.
Oh my gosh!
Didn't I tell you guys?
The insects in Australia have no chill. No chill. Snake, even an insect. I don't know what a snake is, but that is just, oh my goodness, no. See, that's why I'm so scared to go to Australia. I don't care if I'm in a hotel in Australia, a really nice villa. Moral of the story, them bugs be finding ways into your house. If you're in Australia, comment down below. Tell me what's the creepiest thing that's ever sneaked into your bed, because I would like to know. Okay, so this one is called Most Dangerous Prisoner. Ooh, oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys saw that movie. It was like a Stephen King movie, and like that girl was like tied down to the bed, and like the guy she was sleeping with died on her. That's what the guy looks like in the picture. That's what the guy looks like. I don't know. Maybe it's a true story. We're about to find out.
Let this be a reminder that there really are monsters out there. In 2007, a woman living right near a prison in California got home late one night and went right to bed. Around midnight, she woke up to footsteps on her first floor, assumed it was her roommate, so she goes downstairs to say hi. She yells out to her roommate, who doesn't say anything, and then in walks this giant man who she doesn't recognize. She runs upstairs, jumps in her closet into the crawl space, and hides. As she's helplessly tucked away in this little crawl space, trying not to make any sound, all she hears is this giant man sprinting around her house, running into walls, flipping furniture, screaming in frustration because he can't find her. Finally, after several hours, she slowly opens the crawl space back up, crawls out, and gets her phone off the nightstand and calls police. As she's telling the police her story, she describes the person who had broken in, and they stop her and say, "Ma'am, go back in the crawl space and stay there. We'll be there as soon as we can." It turned out a 6'11" convicted murderer had escaped the prison and was still on the loose. Let this...
Oh, baby. 6'11"? Okay, so I'm gonna jump around a little bit and find some other people to watch scary videos on TikTok about. So this is a guy named Ryan, and he looked like he posted some interesting stuff. So let's watch one of his videos. Nursery rhymes with creepy backstories. This is called The 3 Blind Mice. Did I care much about 3 Blind Mice? No, I didn't, because I didn't even like mice. But we're gonna watch it though. I'm scared. Right now, you're listening to the song if you've never heard it. Okay. Wait for it. I'm scared. Somebody pop up.
So the farmer's wife is actually Queen Mary I. And the three blind mice are actually three noblemen trying to plot against Mary because she wanted Catholicism back in England. And as punishment, it was said that Queen Mary would cut off their tails with a carving knife, which she did not do, but what she really did was burn them at the stake.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, that's not scary. Queen Mary was that girl. She did not play no games. I got respect for her. But also, oh my gosh. Okay, so the next video by Ryan is the disappearance of the Solder children. Have I heard of the Solder children before? I feel like I've heard of it before.
The disappearance of the Solder children may be one of the strangest unsolved mysteries of all time. It is 1 a.m. on Christmas Eve and the Solder family wakes up to their home being completely on fire. The husband, wife, and 4 out of the 9 children are able to make it out of the house safely. The remaining 5 are on the 2nd floor, so the father goes to get his ladder. This is where things got interesting, because the ladder was missing. He then goes to get his trucks, but they wouldn't start. He then calls the fire department, but there was no response. Even the water in the rain barrels were frozen, but thankfully the neighbors see what's happening and they go and get the fire department by themselves. But they don't arrive for another 7 hours, and they find no remains in the house.
7 hours?
Bones. It is unclear whether a house fire can actually burn bones, but that is not the only reason that the Solder parents believe that their children are still alive. In the weeks leading up to the fire, not 1 but 2 people threatened that their house would burn down. The Solder parents have received tips and letters from people around the U.S. claiming to have seen their children.
Then what could have happened to them though? That's actually kind of scary because it's like, okay, we got half the bunch here, where the rest of the bunch? And also the ladder is missing. Personally, I feel like someone set them up. Someone has set them up. Because why they just go missing like that? Either someone set them up, someone kidnapped them, or they were like, we're tired of y'all, so we about to bounce. And they start the fire themselves. I don't know. That's kind of scary when you think about it because it's like so many things could have happened. Okay, so this one is called The Santa Story. Now, I love Santa. Santa is my rock. He gives me gifts for Christmas. So it would be crazy to find out that he is doing something shady. So let's watch and see what he has done.
There was once a child who was petrified of the dark and swore to his mother that he heard voices.
Oh.
These voices would wake him up in the middle of the night, but his mom insisted that they were just nightmares.
Hmm?
He never believed her, and on one particular night, near Christmas, he had to get up and go to the bathroom. He's about to walk into the bathroom door when he hears someone say, "Look," and he turns around only to see a red flashing light right below his stairs. Because it was right before Christmas, he was positive that it was Santa, and he started walking towards the light to greet
Oh,
him.
I'm scared.
He then began walking up the stairs, almost reaching the top, when he heard a loud crash, which sent him sprinting back to his mother's bed and right under the covers. Click the link in my bio, which will take you to an app where you can see part 2. It's on the feature page.
No, I don't want to go to the app in the bio. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry, yes. We're just gonna have to find out. Never. We're not gonna find out what happened to him because there's no bio that for me to click. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I'll make my own ending then. He goes upstairs to his mom's room and he turns around to hug his mother and cuddle with her, but it wasn't the mom. It was Santa. Dun dun dun. Y'all can click off the video now. Okay, so at this point I'm just jumping around different TikTok pages. This guy's name is Zach Hughes. I think I'm pronouncing that right. He has some scary things to watch because the last guy was scamming us. So I had to find someone else. So this video is called Scariest Things Discovered Underwater.
Tread carefully because we never know what's below the surface. This lunatic is Jason from Friday the 13th. He has terrorized summer camps and teenagers for decades.
He has.
In the 6th and final episode, this psychopath is chained to the bottom of a lake and left for eternity. So someone in Crosby, Minnesota makes an exact Jason replica.
Oh?
Same face mask, actual machete, same clothes, and instead of putting it in a museum, he puts it in the bottom of one of the most populated dive spots to troll all the divers.
That's okay. Imagine like just not even knowing that this video existed, not even knowing that someone's been doing that, and you go underwater and you see that. I would freak out. Me being someone who watched the whole Jason franchise and me seeing that is kind of like, dang, is the movie real? Like, so this video is called Missing Nuclear Bomb in the US.
Honestly, no one would believe this story except it's actually true. In 1961, a B-52 bomber carrying 2 live nuclear bombs was conducting a very covert airborne alert mission when the pilot got on the radio and told the entire crew to abandon the plane because it was going down. The plane ultimately caught fire and exploded, dropping 2 live thermonuclear warheads between the towns of Goldsboro and Faro, North Carolina. These bombs are used to crush cities. They're 25 times stronger than the ones we used in Hiroshima. Each bomb has 4 safety mechanisms before it detonates. On the bomb recovered, 3 of those safety mechanisms were active, meaning only a single switch kept the bomb from detonating. And the second bomb is still in the swamps of North Carolina.
So you saying that the last bomb is somewhere in the ocean, it could explode any second. I don't know if you guys know this, but just because a bomb exists like for almost, it doesn't matter how long, maybe 100 years, that bomb could still be active and could literally explode with just one touch of it. Not sure if you guys knew that, but it's true, and that kind of scares me a little bit because dang, that's just creepy. That's very creepy. That's like saying one of the volcanoes, and whatever state it is, could go off any second. You know, let's not go down that road. Okay, so the next one, he has so many good ones. Okay, which one do I want to click? Let's watch the adorable animals that can kill you. Do I want to do this? Because I love animals. Like, I'm a big animal fiend. If I find out one of the animals that I like, oh gosh, oh my goodness. Ugh.
Honestly, who would have believed that this adorable creature has a murderous dark side? Goats in the wild have been known to ram individuals and kill them. But domestic goats are typically more furry and soft. They're used as pets. However, a small fluffy goat named Snowball changed all of that. Snowball's owner, Carl Hulsey, tortured and beat her, claiming he was teaching her how to defend herself.
No.
After years of abuse, Snowball got revenge by charging her owner when he was looking away. The impact knocked him off the deck and Halsey fell to his death. I am 100% certain that there's a lesson. Honestly...
Oh my goodness. Honestly, that goat is the goat. Period. Imagine trying to train a goat to do what you want it to do and it just retaliate on you. That's what happens when you try to control animals that most likely cannot be controlled. Like, why would you try to control a goat? Like, that's... Is it drugs? Okay, so this one's called If You See This in a Bathroom, Call the Police.
I don't know why, but the majority of these cases originate in Florida. How it works is that creeps all over the world are buying these small coat hangers, which are actually undercover recording devices, and they're planting them in bathrooms, locker rooms, and dressing rooms all across the world.
What?
You can purchase these online for around $13, and they actually look like normal coat hangers, except that they have one rack on top of the other, which doesn't make sense, because how are you going to put a jacket on top of another jacket? And then if they heard of the coronavirus, because you need to keep some social distance. The creepiest part about this whole thing is that they're wireless, which means it's remote controlled, which means the creepy dude that's recording could actually be on the other side of the wall.
See, that's why I don't like Florida. Okay. This one is called The Smartest Serial Killer. I do not like things that involve serial killers. I think the only thing that I've read about serial killer and that I've done a project on was Charles Manson. And that was the last time I was ever going to do that because that was some creepy stuff. So we're going to watch this video. Hopefully, I do not get scared to life. Okay? Because like I said, don't like serial killers. Don't want to read about them. Don't want to hear about them. But we're going to do it for the video.
I'm sure everybody wants to believe that these are some of the most unintelligent people on our planet. But the reality is, that's not always true. Before Ted Kaczynski was known as the Unabomber and terrorized the United States for 18 years, he was an academically gifted child who actually got into Harvard at the age of 16. During his time at Harvard, he was subjected to intense psychological testing that is actually very disturbing and 100% illegal now. He later became a professor at Berkeley, which is where things started going south. He believed that humanity was becoming immoral due to the rise of technology, and went completely off the grid for 18 years, living in an isolated cabin in the woods where he manufactured and mailed bombs across the United States.
Bombs? That is not what I wanted to hear. Why is everything involving bombs nowadays? Like, what is going on? What's the real issue here? Okay, so this one is called A Box Arrived on His Porch, and the thumbnail looks like Michael Jackson. I'm so sorry, that was very mean. But it does, like the biopic of Michael Jackson, that guy who like literally painted his skin white. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't try to act like you don't.
This is why you should be careful what you put in the mail. In 2015, a man was asked by his neighbor to collect his mail while he was gone for a few weeks.
Okay.
A few days later, a large package arrives on his neighbor's front porch. The man can barely lift it, but gets over to his garage where he accidentally drops it and hears something break inside. Hoping his neighbor would think the damage occurred en route, he closes his squeaky garage door and forgets about it. But over the next couple of days, whatever was in that package started to smell so bad that he decides to open it up. Inside were two very important finds: his neighbor, who was dead, and the camera that was still recording. The police bring the man in for questioning and show him what was on the camera inside the box. It starts with his neighbor talking to the camera about how excited he is to mail himself home for his YouTube channel. Then police fast forward to the very end, where they see that the neighbor is now sleeping in the box, and then something gets dropped and you hear a crack. That's his neck breaking. And then you hear a squeaky garage door close.
Oh no. Oh my. Okay, we're gonna watch 2 more videos and then I'm done for tonight. So this one is called "This Picture Has a Secret." So let's see what secret the picture is hiding.
This is why you should always watch what you say in public. In the late 1970s, a man began breaking into homes in order to assault the families inside of them. After dozens of attacks and no suspects in custody, the citizens were totally on edge, so the police decided to host this town hall meeting so they could discuss the situation out in public. During the meeting, a local man stands up and says, "I would totally kick that guy's ass if he came anywhere near my wife."
Okay, let's just... You saying this at a town hall meeting is the equivalent of saying that on Facebook, because both is gonna get you beat up.
Then, in a crazy, ironic turn of events, that angry man and his wife become the next victims.
Ironic.
Following their assault, the attacker completely changes his behavior. He goes from kind of petty home invader to full-blown serial killer, targeting only married men and their wives. When decades later, police finally identify Joseph D'Angelo as the killer, as they're going through old photos from the case, they make a startling discovery about his motives. D'Angelo had attended that town hall meeting.
I'm not surprised. I knew that picture. I was like, why did they show the picture? He was the killer. It really be the people right next to you. This is the last video we're gonna watch. This one is called "Don't Take the Bait."
If someone offers you this, walk away. In 2016, a man was staying at his friend's cabin in the woods when he decided to go for an evening stroll. A little ways down the trail, he hears someone call out from behind his neighbor's house. He looks up and he sees this skinny guy pop out from behind the building, who starts waving frantically at him to come over. Worried this guy could be in trouble, the man takes off running to assist. But when he gets close enough, the neighbor just offers him a fistful of Slim Jims and starts talking about how much he hates his wife. Sensing there was something wrong with this guy, he says no thank you to the Slim Jims and walks away. The next day, the man calls his friend who owned the cabin to ask him what the deal was with his weirdo neighbor. There was silence on the phone, and then his friend just says, "I don't have any neighbors." The police are called, and it turns out his neighbor was really some lunatic who had recently killed his wife and had been hiding out in the abandoned cabin next door.
Oh my goodness. What? I have no words for that. That's actually very creepy. What is up with people going to the cabins in the woods? What's up with the woods? Like, why do you like the woods so much? If you guys stay away from the woods, we wouldn't be in half these situations, you know? So next time, just stay away from the woods. Also, a Slim Jim, why would you give someone a Slim Jim? Just be like, hey, I killed my wife. Whew, okay, you guys, that is all the scary videos we're gonna watch today. Let me just tell you, every time I get on TikTok, there's always some weirder and weirder stuff going on that app. I might stay off TikTok for a couple of days. I hope you guys like this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and comment down below any other TikTok conspiracy theories or channels. Send me anything you guys want me to watch and I will do that. I really do want to start a whole conspiracy thing on my channel because I love conspiracy theories and there are just so many that need to be discussed and I just want to look more into them. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. Comment down below, like this video, all of that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Stay safe, you know, keep yourself protected because people be really weird out here. Stay out of the woods, don't go to the water, do not go to Australia. And what else do you guys need to know? Don't touch bombs. If you guys learned anything from this video, make sure it's those things. Okay, I love you guys so much and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye.